Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I'm starting a 2-day trip today. I'm a chaser. I have one more trip this month. I have a 4-day trip. It starts the day after tomorrow. I think I should probably make a video about what a chaser is in my airline. I know I made a video about what lead does or position A in my airline does. I should really make a video about the other positions, especially chaser, because it's an interesting position. I'm a chaser today and tomorrow, and all of next month I have a chaser line. I'm not crazy about it, but it's a job. I love my job, so I'm very happy. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to include, I might, because it's kind of startling and it's kind of gross at the same time. So I went to Walmart last night, and I take the bus, as you know, and the bus stops in Vegas attract crickets, which are like the equivalent of mice in the Northeast, but they also attract a lot of roaches, cockroaches. I know. Yeah. And I've learned if I have to take a bus to stop roaches from being curious about my feet and my bags and things like that around me, I have to distract them. And what I'll do is I'll put food on the ground on the other side of the bus stop, away from where I am going to be standing or sitting. I know. You don't even say it. So I've had to create lures for cockroaches to keep them away from me. And so I did that last night, taking the bus. And I took a little clip of it, because I think it's just unusual. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anybody else have to do this. But this is the reality of what my life is like. I don't have a car, so I have to bait roaches to stay away from me. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. All right, so I might include that. If you can't handle seeing a bug, skip this next section. Okay, just telling you, because I might include it. If I don't be heartbroken, because it's pretty gross. All right, I'll see you probably in Chicago. All right, so I'm waiting for a bus. I have about 7 minutes left, so I can sit on that bench without being accosted by cockroaches, which are very active in Las Vegas. I have to learn how to bait the ground. Yes, those are roaches. The things I do, right? Yeah, so I have to bait cockroaches so that they go to the other side of the bus stop, so I can wait for the bus without roaches crawling on my feet or up my legs. Yeah, that's Vegas without a car. How'd you like those bugs? Yeah, welcome to my life. All right, so we haven't taken off yet. We're still waiting to board, but we are completely full. We are full. I don't know the time yet, but remind me to tell you why I don't like being a chaser. And we haven't even taken off yet, so I shouldn't even be thinking this, but I might as well tell you now. When I'm a chaser, I got on the plane, and I'm only going to fly with this crew. It's a Dallas crew from here to Chicago. Then they're done in Chicago. So there's no emotional investment in terms of getting to know each other. Hey, how are you? It's just, and I got on the plane, and all 3 members of the crew, I'm sure they're very nice. They were all very busy eating. They were hungry, but there was like this absolute disconnect, and it might be that I'm fully caffeinated, so I'm like, but when people around me are quiet, like really quiet, I start going into a very dark place, like, oh, they don't like me, oh, I said the wrong thing, oh, I'm a moron, so it's not them, it's me. But that's one of the reasons why I don't like being a chaser. When you're working with a crew for like 3 or 4 days, there's an emotional sort of investment during the trip. You get to know each other, and even if you wouldn't normally get along, over the course of a trip, you find out things about each other's stories where you're like, oh, that me too, and there's a connection. But sometimes when you're a chaser, it's like, I'm only going to know you for an hour, 2 hours. So there you go, you know. All right, so I'm probably not starting this trip off on the brightest of points. So let me just stop. All right, I'll see you in Chicago. Hey guys, hi. All right, so we're in Chicago. That was a poop shoot. That was something else, I'll tell you. Turbulence was spectacular. We had 5 people throwing up on the plane. The turbulence was so bad, oxygen masks deployed from the back of the aircraft. They just popped open. If that ever happens to you, never pull them. Pro tip, don't pull the oxygen mask unless you've been told to. Yeah, it was crazy, but the crew was okay. I warmed up to the lead. She was pretty cool, but yeah, I'm looking forward to my hotel room for the short time I have it. So I'll see you in Atlanta. Yeah, I know I don't have that many to brush, but what I have needs to be taken care of. Oh, good lighting, horrible face. What are the odds? Oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm gonna fall over. Buddy did not let me sleep last night. He seems to come, he goes downstairs, walks around, looks out the window for a couple hours. Then he comes back up in the bedroom and he's like, meow, meow, meow. He wants to spend some time cuddling, getting some scratches. And if I stop scratching him and cuddling him, he stops, he looks at me and goes, "Meh." Oh, okay, all right. And I scratch him until he's done. But he does that every like 2 hours, every 3 hours. So I didn't get a really good night's sleep. It is 11:17 and I'm taking the 7:30 a.m. shuttle to the airport. So I have to wake up at like 7. I'm gonna wake up at 7 because I don't really need much time to get ready, as I have nothing to really get ready with. I have the toothpaste and toothbrush. I do not have the other stuff that I require. So that'll be fun. But thank God I have to wear a mask, you know, if there's any slippage. Right. All right. So the flight, let me just wrap up the flight. The flight was perfectly fine. The first crew, mez and mez. The lead ended up being kind of okay, cool. The second crew I worked with tonight was fantastic. Really, really personable. They were all super junior, but really, really pleasant. I really enjoyed them. And our passengers were great. Really no huge issues. That was it. So it was a really easy day with a crappy layover. It feels more like a stand-up than a layover. And the more I talk, the more I'm eating up time I could be sleeping. So let me see you tomorrow, okay? Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Atlanta. I'm not sure if I even filmed anything last night. My show time today is 8:50 in the morning, but I'm taking the 7:30 shuttle because security yesterday in Atlanta was apparently epically bad. So rather than rush, I'm taking an earlier shuttle. I want to get some coffee or something. Today should be very nice. I'm working with sort of someone who I think is legendary. He's just junior to me by like I think a class or two. But he is very, very active on Facebook pages and stuff. And he's always there with the right answer. I don't know why, but he just always seems to know right where to go for information in our contract or anything. So he's like a savant. I mean, well, savant would be not good. He's incredibly on point. Like anytime he says anything, like he's right. So I'm excited to work with him. I think I've flown with him as a chaser or something once a long time ago, but blah, 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 blah. I'm decaffeinated. I need something. I got maybe 4.5 hours of sleep last night. I just could not get to sleep. My melatonin and everything was back in Las Vegas, so I really struggled to get to sleep last night. And then to wake up this morning was utter... Yeah, it was bad. But I'm up. I'm ready to go. And let's see what happens today. Oh yeah, this is a circus. Look. Can you see? Oh wait. And that's the line to get to security. Yeah. It's a circus. It's crazy. I have never seen security like that before. Oh, let's find KCM. I thought it was just me. They moved KCM again. It just seems every few months they change where KCM is in Atlanta. Excuse me? Sorry, honey. Oh my God. I can't express how crazy it is. There's a line to get to the other line to get in that line. Crazy. All right, made it through KCM. You know I was dreading being reined in for security, but we're getting there. We're at a Terminal E for a change. Very strange. We'll see what happens. And this is what happens when you leave the hotel a half hour early. The eggs are kind of the texture of wet Play-Doh, so not too sexy, but the rest is just fine. It's no surprise we're booked at 185. Totally expected that. The time is going to be 3 hours and 53 minutes. Could be worse. We're traveling across the entire country, right? The time's going to be 3 hours. Hey guys, hi. So I'm back in Las Vegas. I think I see my bus coming. I was going to try and take an Uber, honestly. But I've been taking a lot of Ubers lately, and that's a lot of money. So I'm taking the bus home. It's $5 for a 24-hour pass, so if I have to go anywhere tomorrow, I will use that bus pass. I think I'll reserve my roundup or my debrief for that last leg until I got home, because here is my bus. I will see you soon at home. Here's my chariot. Hi. Is that a welcome home? Is that a welcome home? Huh? Is it a welcome home? Yeah, I think so. I think so. My baby. Cat butt. Oh, hi, Claire. Hi, Claire. What? Yeah? Are you happy I'm home? Hi, Eleanor. Hi, love. I love when you come home to greet me. All right. All right, buddy, hold on. Hey guys, hi, welcome home. You can see Claire Bear. Hi, Claire. Yes. Hi, honey. Hello. You can see behind her butt there that it's about just past 2 o'clock, 10 past 2. I've been home about 20 minutes. I gave the cat some treats. I stripped off my uniform and figured I would just debrief on what the rest of this day was like and then just go to bed and take a nap. It's just been a long morning. So the flight from Atlanta to Vegas, I won't say what I usually say. Like, it wasn't the worst. It really wasn't. But it was just really a lot. It was a lot of a flight. Atlanta flights are sometimes just a lot. There's a lot of personalities on board, and they all feel like they could combust all at once. And so you have to really do a lot of managing of expectations. So that's half the job, really. But it was a good flight. We probably just did service for most of the flight. Today's flight was 3 hours and 53 minutes, I think it was. And I'll say for the first, we probably waited a half hour to do service, and then I got a phone call coming in. Hold on, and decline that right now. The first half hour or so we waited to do service because it was kind of bumpy leaving Atlanta, and then we started doing service, and suddenly it was 2 hours into the flight. We did service for like an hour and a half nonstop, and the call bells just kept on coming. It was like the hits keep rolling. Thank God I have a job, right? I'm necessary. But it was just a lot of personalities. It really was, and it was a fair amount of work with very little sleep. I probably had like 4.5 hours sleep last night. Do I ever stop complaining? I don't know. But, you know, I love my job. I had a great crew. We had one of the crew members today was Long, who is, he was hired right after me. And if any of you belong to any of the Facebook groups that are associated with my line and like prospective or hopeful flight attendants, you will know Long. He has helped hundreds of people along the journey through that Facebook group in terms of getting hired or, you know, getting into the industry. He's just amazing. He knows our contract like nobody's business. He just has all the answers. If you ever have any vague questions, he's the guy to answer them. He knows it all. And he answers it with like respect. He's not like this little know-it-all. He's cool. I think he's out of Fort Lauderdale, but yeah, the flight was just long. It was just very long. Got to the airport, I got my bus, and warning, I'm gonna start whining in a minute. Got my bus. Well, I didn't get my bus. I waited for my bus. 3 buses going the other way came, and so finally I got on a different bus that kind of got me in the general direction of heading home. Got on that, and then when I got to the bus stop to get home, I saw my bus coming, and then I saw it get in an accident with a white car about a half a block away, of course. So we had to wait for another bus to come, and it was just the longest commute home. I could have commuted to San Diego in the time it took me to get like 4 miles home. There I go, whining again. But that was the day. It doesn't sound very exhausting, but whew, man, it was a lot. And but that was it. Oh, what honey? What honey? Buddy is very vocal these days. So I think that's it. I'm gonna end this video. Oh no, wait, I have to say thank you and ask. I have to ask you. Somebody months ago sent me a little webcam. It like this one. Somebody sent me a little webcam called Wyze, W-Y-Z-E. They sent me the original webcam. And I never used it because I didn't have stable Wi-Fi. I know I told you I was going to end the video, right? Well, I set it up right over there. See it? That little black dot right there? So that I could see who was hanging out up here. But now I'm like, I wish I could see in my bedroom where the cats usually hang out, especially in the morning. So I bought another one because it's fantastic. What a great little camera. This is the Wyze 3, which I think is like better resolution or something, but I don't know who sent me the original little webcam. So if you're, for some reason, with good timing, watching this video, let me know who you were so I can thank you. I mean, because that little camera is fantastic. I will say, part of the reason I only got 4.5 hours sleep last night is because I was missing my cats fiercely last night. And I picked up my cell phone and I just had to keep watching. Like, who's out here? Who's walking around? Is Buddy crying? Is anybody upset or sad? They were all fine. They were fine. Buddy was up here. Claire was up there as usual. But I want to say thank you to whoever sent me that webcam. It was months and months ago. So I liked it so much I bought one more, and I think I'm going to buy another one. I think I'm going to buy a third one. Because it's so nice to see where the cats are, what they're doing. Like right now, look at this. Wait. There's Buddy and Claire. That's like their favorite spot. That's like their 2 favorite spots. And then we have Eleanor. Hi, baby. All right. Well, that's the end of this video. So I'm going to go put my uniform away. I have to start some laundry, and then I'm going to take a nap. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching and coming along on this short flight. I know this video is fairly long for a 2-day trip, right? All right. Let me stop talking. I will talk to you later. Fly safe. Bye.